man. I was a little...
Hey, man, if it's who sold down with your city? It's just me.
I'm Boston Mike.
And I'm D-Way.
We're here to officiate the past few wrestling. We have King and Queen of the Ring, and we have Raw from last night?
Yeah, last night. Let's go.
Let's get into it, D-Way.
It's going to be a busy episode.
It's going to be a busy night. But let's talk about King and Queen of the Ring. We got to watch it Saturday night, a little late than usual, because my buddy D-Way thought to be a nice guy and wait for me. I had some obligations. Well, anyways, King of the Ring, what do you think? 2 thumbs, 1 thumb, half thumb, no thumb? I'm going to go with you first. Sami Zayn, what do you got?
I'm gonna give it a solid thumb, for sure.
A solid thumb?
Solid thumb.
I'm going to give it like a 1 1/4. I'm going to give it 1 1/4 thumb. King, Queen. Okay. I think all the matches were predictable.
Yeah.
I didn't feel, not the down on Saudi Arabia and all, but when they were in France, dude, that crowd was popping. When fighters came out, they were popped. Saudi Arabia had a little pop, like each fighter, but it was like really fast fizzle. It's like, yay! You know?
I think that France crowd kind of set the new standard, the new bar, as you might say. Like,
maybe you're right. That
obnoxious. I'm curious to see what that crowd's going to be like in Scotland, the next pay-per-view next month, Clash of the Castle. We'll see. They were pretty rowdy last year when they were there. So I'm seeing
I remember.
France crowd.
You want to get right into the matches, bro?
Yeah, let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time.
No time. No.
Oh, you know what? Let's just go right into the main event. We'll just get crazy with it. Straight up.
I mean, top to the bottom. Let's go top to bottom. Fuck it. It's our show. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Right?
We knew the outcome, but
yeah,
Cody and Logan put up a good fight. I think Logan Paul hanged with Cody for a good amount of time. You know, brought the brass knuckles out, of course. Some guy, some celebrity from Saudi Arabia had to be a part of it, but
yeah, I'm not familiar with that guy.
And the Prime people had to get involved.
Say his name. Oh yeah, who the Prime? Is this just like a random Prime guy handing out bottles or something? I did like the spot that Logan did off the top rope through the table.
Yeah,
he put the Prime in the air. Did you see the drone footage from that where it circled around him? That was
they're getting crazy with these cameras. Yeah. Well, that leading to that, Cody retains the belt, remains the champ. What's next for him then? I mean, is he gonna take on someone from SmackDown?
That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a clean slate right now. Maybe they're gonna have to build something. I mean, the next shoot. It feels like they're knocking these pay-per-views out every 2 weeks. Does that feel like kind of much? I mean, maybe that's a different topic. Are we getting too many pay-per-views right now?
I think after WrestleMania they bunch up a little bit, like because you don't have. Well, we didn't have one in WrestleMania was in April, right? We didn't really have one. Oh, WrestleMania. We're horrible. We're horrible referees.
Yeah.
I think it bunched up after Mania. Like they took a month break basically, and then they bunched them up a little bit. So we just had 3 Backlash, King of the Ring. Yeah. 2 weeks we got less than 2 weeks. We got
Clash of the Castle. Yeah, Scotland.
Then next is SummerSlam, and maybe a slow down. Maybe back like beginning of the month, end of the month. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I can go with 2 pay-per-views. I'm just saying. I can. We'll see what they dig up on there. Yeah, this was a great match for me. Of course, my boy Cody wins. I was pumped. What about you?
No, it was a good match. It was good. I mean, I think we all kind of knew there was no way in hell Cody would lose this match. But it was a banger. I'll give it a banger status. It was good. It was excitement. It had some good spots. I mean, it's pretty evident we knew Logan Paul can go. Cody's Cody. He's top class world athlete. But no, it was good. I'm really curious to see what's next for Cody. I mean, do you have any preferences on who you'd like to see him beef with? Is there
anything you want to beef with Randy? Maybe. I hate having those competition I hate having those fights where like two of my favorite wrestlers are going at it. Like people I feel passionate about, and they're going at it. I'm so conflicted. I'm like, oh, mom and dad are fighting again. I don't want to watch mom and dad fight.
No, I agree.
I understand, who else in SmackDown right now can compete with Cody? I mean, are they going to start with Bloodline? Let's see what this Friday brings. I mean, are they going to start with the Bloodline? I don't know what's in store for Cody, because right now the Bloodline's busy with Randy Orton and Kevin. Who's going to match up to Cody right now? And I don't see a hell of a lot in that locker room ready to step up.
I don't know if there's a heel that. I don't know if there's anyone that could. I mean, Randy would be a legitimate threat, but I mean, I don't see Randy right now beefing with Cody. Well, I think he's got his own set of problems with the ring thing. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to see the end of that yet. But I don't know what they're going to cook up for Cody. It's going to be, I think they need to cook up something quick. That high from WrestleMania is pretty unparalleled. It's unmatched. And I don't know if we'll match that high again. I'm sure we will again one day. But it just hasn't been hitting the same. We talked about it with our guests a couple of weeks ago. We talked about it with Tozawa and Bronson Reed a couple of weeks ago. I mean, it feels like it's not a hit against Cody, but the storytelling's not there right now.
Yeah, there's nothing for story, nothing to have Cody battle with,
Yeah, no, I agree.
I mean,
they did mention something about him wanting a manager. Did you see that?
Who wants a manager? Cody?
Cody, yeah, he's talking about he might go old school and have like a manager for him. Yeah, I saw that. He said that a few days ago, so we'll see.
What was his dad's manager? What's her name? So what if it's Sapphire? I mean, did she pass away? I'm not sure.
I don't know. It could be something possible.
What if it's Sapphire? What if it's his wife?
His wife could be a real possibility.
She wants to get back she wants to get back in the business. So who could possibly be his manager? I mean, Paul Heyman? Paul Heyman could
be a good manager.
Possibly it. But Paul Heyman has a tendency. I don't know. Cody doesn't need. I feel like he doesn't need one. I think he's good.
No, I
think like maybe a partner, like his wife, maybe where they could do a tag team match against another husband and wife, maybe Seth and Becky. I'm just
Seth and Becky
here, but I mean something like that. Unisex tag team. What if there comes out with a unisex tag team belt? His and hers belts.
His and her belts? It's a possibility.
And then but I'm contradicting myself from like our first episode when we talked about too many belts. And I'm spitfiring more belts now. But I'm addicted to the belts. I'm sorry. I want to see more belts. I thought I didn't. I thought, hey, I had my 4 growing up. No, I want to see more belts right now. And, a possible manager for Cody Rhodes.
On the Busted Open podcast. That's with Mark Henry and Bubba Ray and a few other guys. That's where he mentioned that at. So he didn't mention any clues as to who it could be, but honestly, he doesn't need one, and I think it should just be his wife. Just have your wife out there. She has the experience. She did it before. I mean, she pretty much managed in the Indies.
I could dig that. I mean, I think their kids get a little older. Well, their kids get a little older. Let the nanny or Grandma Rhodes watch while they're out there wrestling, making.
I agree. It could be something totally random, like we haven't seen in a while. I don't know who, but
you're right. I'm excited if they do come up with one. That'd be kind of cool. But does he need one? That is the question I want to ask you, D-Wade. Does he need one?
No, not at all. The dude can speak.
We're gonna agree on that. He doesn't. He doesn't need one.
Yeah,
he can fly. So he doesn't need a flock with him. Or a flying V coming down the aisle with his managers and his minions and everything.
No, I agree.
Maybe it's man, I'm just like my brain. Since you told me that, my brain is like sparkling right now. Like, what if it's his brother, man? What if it's a family thing?
Yo,
what if it's his brother? See what I'm saying? Since you told me that, the sparks are going in my head right now, thinking, "Oh my God, who could be his manager?" Because you got the bloodline being all, Tonga's being, all that. The Rhodes are a big family. There's brother-in-law, sisters.
His brother makes the perfect sense.
I think that would.
I don't know I know he's still under contract with the other company, but I don't know how long that's for.
So I like the way you sparked the fire in my head, saying, Cody Rhodes might. That's why you're the, social media guru. You watch all that stuff.
When
you're looking at wrestling, I look at a little bit of wrestling, but a lot more than boys because that's what I do.
Yeah, 90% of my feeds are wrestling related feeds, whether it be rumors, whether it be other wrestlers,
Rumor has
whether it be podcasts.
Rumor has it.
Wrestling at this point.
I mean, I get a lot of them on Facebook and Instagram.
Yep, nope. Instagram's real good. Facebook's good. That's where I get a lot of mine is Facebook or even Twitter. Twitter's not bad, but I mean, anybody can be verified these days. You just got to be careful where you're getting sources from.
I usually follow MySpace. You still have your MySpace?
Yeah, man, I'm all into MySpace, coding and shit. I got my own background going on.
All right, I guess we can save this topic to maybe when that happens, we can pop out and say, hey.
Right?
I wouldn't mind seeing a family member.
Family member, I think, would be the best way to go. If they just throw some random manager, I won't say random, but I think it would mean more if it had a family member, whether it be his wife, his brother, his grandma, his mom, his dad. Well,
what if Jimmy the Hart comes out?
Jimmy Hart? Is he still alive?
Yeah, he is, man. He's still good. Yeah, Mouthless Self still alive.
Jimmy Hart's still cooking?
He's still cooking. He's good. I heard he's
old these days.
I saw him at a show about 2 weeks ago. He was doing a show. Well, I saw him on Facebook, but yeah, he's doing a show a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, all the veterans, they look so old. So, like we started, let's go to the next match. Let's talk about Liv Morgan and Becky. We both guessed this one, right? We both said Liv Morgan would win.
Yep.
A lot of stipulations going around with Becky Lynch. We'll get into that once we get into talk about Monday Night Raw. We'll just talk about this match in particular. I thought it was a good match. They both beat the hell out of each other. Dom Dom comes out. Silly Dom Dom.
Is Dom Dom costing Becky the match, or is him and Liv got something going on?
It's easy to play dumb. It's easy to play, I made a mistake. I was supposed to give the chair to Becky. How did I mess up? Why was I on the other side arguing with the ref?
I think they're cooking on this. I think
they're cooking. We're going to get more into the topic of Liv Morgan and Dom Dom, but let's talk about the match.
I thought it was a good match. It was kind of predictable, though, I guess. I mean, we didn't really see Liv losing again. She had to win this match. And I'm glad she's won. I think she deserves it. She's been there for a while. She's built up her image, her style. She knows who she is as a wrestler. I think it's a smart move. I think she can carry that women's division. Her and Ripley are probably the two best female wrestlers right now on the planet. That's debatable. We got Charlotte out there. We'll throw her in the mix.
What if Ronda Rousey comes back?
She's gone. She's not throwing WWE under the bus so bad. I think she might. Oh, I thought CM Punk burned that bridge too, but you never know in wrestling. But
yeah.
Right now, I think Liv and Rhea are the two best women wrestlers. Now there's some coming up. I think that has some potential, but yeah, Liv's going to carry the women's division. There's going to be some bangers though with her and Rhea. It's going to happen at some point.
Oh yeah,
some
the revenge tour. I can't wait. All right, so we both got our picks right. We both thought it was a good fight. Well, let's move it right along, bud. Right here. Let's do the Queen of the Ring. Because we both got that wrong. Nia Jax is the Queen of the Ring. We both got that wrong. Due to the fact that Bianca did not make it to King of the Ring. She failed. Didn't see that coming. Did not see that coming. I guess good for Nia Jax. I mean,
it was a good match, though. Honestly, Nia has impressed me. Before she came back, I don't want to say she was terrible, but she was kind of bad. Now she's actually pretty good. And that match she put on
with cracks me up sometimes with she got hit. She's like, oh, that really hurt. You can hear in the camera. I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
She's good.
Valkyrie she fought. I told you. Well, like I said, bro.
I sat on her from the top rope. Well, she put on a banger, though. I'll give her that. She's got the experience now.
She earned that, I guess she earned that spot, but earned the spot of winning, maybe? No. We all knew.
No, not yet.
We all knew she was going to win no matter what. If it was Nia Jax or Bianca, she wasn't winning. And Nia Jax is the queen now. I'll hail the queen now, Your Highness.
Oh no! You know who else
she
has
gets the
music that
fight.
says "All Hail the Queen"? Charlotte Flair.
Ooh,
Oh, she's gonna come back. Charlotte and Nia, that could be a banger. I don't know
that
if
could
that's
be a
even
banger.
I don't know if that can even
That
happen, but it'd be a good
I
match.
mean, shit. I think Charlotte would have to like earn her way back up. She can't just jump on back on top of the stairs. She has to start from the bottom stair, work her way up. I think.
Nah, she's a
I mean, right now,
16-time world champion. She's coming in
I don't know.
swinging.
I don't know, but I feel like if a wrestler goes out hurt, they can't just, story's got to keep going. Money's got to be made, so things got to keep rolling. And her being out, other stories got to develop, and so her coming back, you got to fit her in. She can't just come back and say, "Hey, I'm back, bitch. Let's give me my belts." She's not Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
I'm Conor McGregor. Give me my belts. Charlotte Flair, got to start over. We always get off topic. I don't know why we put topics down there. I love it. Nia becomes queen. She got the crown. She gets I guess we learned the night before that winners of the crown get a shot at the title, which I like.
Yeah.
Basically, it's money in the bank right in the middle. But do they have to cash it in right away? Could they hold it? That's the thing. Do they get the next title shot?
No, I think I saw it's going to be a SummerSlam versus Bayley.
All right, so Nia versus Bayley has the belt, but Nia versus Bayley.
Clear on that. Was there like a cash in? I mean, there's not a cash in.
No, I didn't.
That's number one contender.
We're referees, not reporters. So if you want reporters, go to the other channel, the reporter channel. So yeah, she's Nia Jax.
I'm a fan. Honestly, she's kind of worked me over. Yeah, I'm kind of a fan. I'm kind of
working you over.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see who she's going to smash next. So
let's see what's in store. I mean, let's see her come out with a crown. That's Queen will always need a king. All hail the general, the king, Gunther. Gunther wins.
Good match.
It was probably the best match. That was probably the best match. Hands down, best match. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I agree too. It was maybe also too the most unpredictable. I mean, I guess Gunther was probably the favorite, but maybe the most unpredictable match. Like I wouldn't have been shocked if Randy won because it is Randy.
I feel the same thing. That match could have went either way. Randy did 2 RKOs. But no interferences. Nobody helped out, right?
No,
Gunther beat him fair and square. That's what I like about Randy. He rolled over. He's like, all right, I'm going to go have a beer probably or a salsa.
He seems like an old vet these days.
Yeah.
He seems like a whiskey guy, maybe.
Whiskey, huh?
Here in his younger days.
Back and someone hands him a whiskey and sour or whiskey and ice.
Yeah, I think so. And he seems like that type of dude. I mean, also at the same time, though, Randy's shoulders were up. I actually want to talk about, do we think that's, I don't want to say botch, or do we think that could be part of the angle? Do you think the ref just fucked up the count, or Randy or Gunther?
I think the ref fucked up. He didn't see it the way that ref was. He was angry. We saw it like live.
Yeah.
And if you watch it now or any edited video of it, they don't show you the angle of Randy. We watched the recap Monday on Raw. You don't see Randy's shoulders, really. You see from an angle where it looks down. But his shoulder was up on the second count.
It's pretty clear. So, it's clear as day. There's definitely got to be a rematch, I feel. Maybe even on SmackDown. Make it the main event. No hard feelings. You fucking up. Let's redo it.
How? Gunther is in... They won't redo it.
Well, I think they will. I don't know. If I'm Randy Orton, I got a serious gripe.
Well, why didn't he gripe right then and there? He could have griped right then and there because...
What is he going to do right then and there, though? I mean, it's
throw a flag, pull that red flag out of his boot, challenge it. Maybe give wrestlers a challenge. Maybe they should look into that. Give a wrestler a challenge. They get one challenge if, weapons were used and it wasn't, or we'll cook with that. We'll cook with that.
Clash at the Castle. It's going to be Randy versus Gunther for the true King of the Ring.
2 different SmackDown and Raw. I mean, how they going to cross?
There needs to be a solid King of the Ring. There needs to be. can't be this questionable stuff. If not, I'm going to go on social media and I'm going to demand it.
You got to demand it. Referee D-Way demands a recount.
You know what's funny, though, is they actually addressed it on Raw, McAfee and Michael Cole.
Yes, they did.
They may play into it, or they may just throw it aside and we move forward. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. We knew Gunther was going to win. He's a tough SOB, and so Randy's no sloth. He put up a damn good fight. But somebody's got to win.
For Randy, does Randy win lately? I mean, he's got that. He's like top of the mountain, but
he's definitely going to go down. Definitely a Hall of Famer, and
putting everybody else over right now.
I want to see him and I want to see him and Kevin Owen tag team more. I like the tag team those two can put together. For some reason, I like the way they can work.
And they got the RKO. It works perfectly. They got their initials.
It really does. Let's see how that works out.
Okay.
So we got the last match, which your brother Sammy retains the Intercontinental Champion against Bronson Reed, big boy Bronson Reed, and Chad Gable. Whiny crybaby lately, Chad Gable. Team coach Chad Gable. I'm not liking the new Chad. I'm sorry, I'm not. I like the old shoosh and thank you. I like the team. I like the way he worked with his team. But I think I understand kind of in a way where he's coming from, though, where Alpha Academy really wasn't getting over that plateau. Really getting over. It really was just they came out and fought like during the day, they came out and fought like in between commercials just to put someone in a slot, my eyes. So maybe Chad doing this, we'll see what happens.
See, I'm the opposite. I like this new Chad Gable. I like the old one as well, but I like this new Chad Gable. He's throwing some harsh insults out there, man.
He's rough. He's rough.
He's especially to Maxine Dupree. It's we'll talk about we got that topic a little later.
Yeah, because
he's been saying some stuff.
Sammy.
How do you feel about Sammy in the Intercontinental Championship, though? You liking his run so far? I mean, he's had 2 title defenses. You said he was going to lose it the first.
I did. I smacked me silly, Give me a slap or two because I was wrong. I said he was going to lose it, and he didn't. So
it'd be wrong of me to say he's kind of growing on me a little bit. He's not.
He should. He's your fucking brother, man. He's your fucking brother. You look just like him. Let that hair grow out, and you'll look just like him.
Might have to grow it back out.
To me, it's Sami Zayn. It is what it is.
You ever see Sami Zayn as a world championship material, or you think
no
plateau to that Intercontinental?
I think he's definitely Intercontinental. He's not a heavyweighter. I don't think he is.
He said something recently that caught my eye. I'm not taking it directly. A quote from him, but paraphrasing, he said something of the lines like he felt he could have won the world championship under Vince McMahon instead of Triple H. He says he has nothing against Triple H and he likes the direction that it's going, but he feels like he could have had more success under Vince McMahon. So we'll see.
I mean, he was one of Vince's boys,
Yep.
Yeah. So maybe he had a bond with Vince, which nowadays,
You think the story should continue with Sammy and maybe Alpha Academy, or should we go a new direction with Sammy?
I think Sammy's going to interfere and work with Chad Gable. Sammy's going to interfere and work with Otis to betray Chad, and then split off, and they're going to have a Chad versus Otis match for a little bit. So that's what my prediction. What I think is going to happen in the next few weeks between Raw and any pay-per-view event. So, that's going to wrap it up for our King of the Ring recap, right? Anything else you think of that happened? I get, like I said, it wasn't a banger of a pay-per-view because there was no wow factor for me. Like, oh, my God, you see who came out? You see who was there? It wasn't a wow factor for me. So, like I said, I got 2.25 thumbs, mainly because of Randy and Gunther's match, but let's see what brings us to the next pay-per-view. So basically, guys, it's going to wrap it up for your boy Boston Mike and
D-Way.
gonna wrap it up. If you like, subscribe, hit that notification, bing, bong, bang, bing. Follow us, give us some topics if you want. We're just gonna talk wrestling whenever we get on the mic. So that's gonna wrap it up this week. So peace.
Peace out. Until next time.